I got 90 something.
Okay, look. We'll neon annihilate him.
Go! Do the thing! Oh. Hi. Hi.
As soon as it squares off, I'm gonna murder this fucking guy.
I think we pop before them, so... Oh god! Goodbye!
See, I told you.
He just got annihilated. Oh, I'm dead. He just... Look in chat, he's so mad.
Hey everyone, welcome back to a slightly newer update idea video. Now, this video isn't going to reinvent the wheel here, right? I'm just proposing some ideas that I think would be cool. Doesn't mean you have to think they're cool, nor that they would be the best, but this is my own sole opinion and I'm sure not everyone will agree with me. But I really hope you guys can respect the fact that I have opinions too and I'm a person, just like I'm hoping I can respect your opinions. So that being said, let's just dive into some weapon concepts I think would be neat to see added. So, this idea for a Doom-styled minigun actually came to me after I realized that the Heavy is basically the Doom guy. Let me rephrase that. The Heavy is the only character that can be 100% recreated in the original Doom. Most would think engineer or soldier, but there is no shovel nor wrench in the original Doom. However, there is the minigun, shotgun, and fists in the game, so perhaps Heavy's loadout is a reference to this classic game? Maybe? No? Probably not? Alright, whatever. Either way, I think it could be a fun addition to add a minigun that sat in the middle of the screen like the original Doom. Perhaps it could be nothing more than a reskin, or perhaps it could be like the Doom gun, and that have no spin up but a really slow fire rate. If these stats were included, it could lead to a more mobile heavy playstyle at the cost of damage per second. However, since the Tommy Slab already kinda does that, I'm not sure that this idea is too good, but a simple reskin would just be amazing, and the odds of Valve adding something like this seem slim to none, so you can kiss this one goodbye. Over the past month or so, I've been playing a lot of Fat Scout, and I've come to the conclusion that using a shotgun in conjunction with a minigun is the most fun you might have while playing Heavy. Yes, I know that's a bold statement, but there's something so satisfying about shotgunning a lightweight class in the face, just to pull out your minigun and mow down the rest of the team that was short behind them. Now, I've also realized that people claim Heavy is boring because they'll run Sandwich, Tommy Slab, and Fist of Steel, or Gru. And yes, it may be one of the most effective loadouts, but it is also one of the most boring loadouts. For me, the peak satisfaction you can get in this loadout is mowing down the enemy team with your medic while you push the objective. Yes, these moments can happen quite frequently, and they are very, very useful to win the game, but objectively speaking, they are not nearly as satisfying as shotgunning the medic to death, getting a kill with a KGB, and finishing off the enemy team from behind. So why do I mention this? Well, because sure, the shotgun may be a fun weapon for the Heavy, but it is simply not practical. If you have the ability to heal yourself and your teammates over having fun with a shotgun, you gotta be pretty damn selfish to use the shotgun. Not only do you have the ability to heal other players, but you can no longer heal yourself, which takes valuable time away from the medics or health packs that the other team members could use. Which is why I propose there should be some sort of shotgun that can produce self-healing, sort of like the pocket pistol or black box. Just something to regenerate a little chunk of Heavy's health while allowing him to be more mobile and have more fun. It would also be great if it had faster weapon switch so it could be looked at as more of an accessory to the minigun rather than a replacement. As for the downsides, perhaps less of clip size and less damage or accuracy. Something that made it less of a primary weapon for the Heavy and more of a finisher combo weapon. If this were added, not only would it attribute more playstyles that the Heavy could use seriously, but it would also allow more people to deem Heavy as fun, because you can do more than just mow enemies down with a minigun. Honestly, out of this entire list, this one probably has the highest odds of getting added into the game, so really hoping Valve doesn't fuck it up. With the recent update of the panic attack, it reminded me how much fun it used to be with the old version of it. Holding down left click preemptively and just letting loose onto the next person you see. But what if there was a minigun like that? A minigun where you charge up the amount of bullets you'd like to fire at one time, up to 100, and just let them all out in an insane blast of chaos. Now, when charging up and shooting, it would slow you down like you're revving up, so you couldn't just go all around the map with 100 bullets in the chamber ready to unload onto the next person you see. Now, this weapon might not be the best minigun, hell, it might even have a running for objectively the worst if you think about it in a purely competitive sense, but what this weapon has over other weapons is that it's different. Now, perhaps that means it shouldn't be added, but I like to think that a minigun centered around charging up and predicting when you'll need to mow through the enemy team could be a fun playstyle. But maybe I should just play soldier and use the beggar's bazooka if I'm looking for this type of entertainment. I don't know. It's just an idea. I don't know. But those are 3 weapon concepts I'd like to see implemented. I know this video is a little bit short, but I hope you enjoyed it nonetheless. Feel free to tell me why all these ideas suck and that I should go die. As always, have a swell rest of your day, and peace out.